The Crosley has a metal gas tank. At one time they had a plastic gas tank, and there were mucho problems with it. Cutworm had given me a metal gas tank when I got the car from him, and I cleaned it out and put it on here, and it's worked well. It has a drain plug in the bottom, so I was able to drain the gas out of there. There's a little rust in the gas. I'm going to get some cheesecloth, and I'm going to use that little pump thing I was using earlier, but I'm going to wrap the cheesecloth around the end of it. Let me go get some scissors for that. For what I'm doing right now, this might turn out to be the handiest tool on the farm. And I'm thinking about down in Georgia, you know, when you're messing around with boats and gas tanks and stuff like that, mixing up boat gas and going from one tank to another tank. I can see where something like this could make it a lot easier. So what I'm going to do is just, I think that the intake on the end of this is right there. So what I'm going to do is just cut me a little piece of this cheesecloth. And the thing about cheesecloths is if you unravel it, it's about the size of a tablecloth, and you get it dirty and then it ain't no good. So you kind of need to use a little piece of it. But there's quite a lot in here, so if you're careful with it, you can save what you're not using and use it for a long time. Keep it dry and clean. Just take off as much as you need, use that, put it back. And I do use this kind of stuff a goodly bit because it's perfect for exactly what I'm doing, straining gas, straining you know, anything that needs to be clean. So I'll just put this right back in there, and then we'll take that inside and store it away. One place where I'll remember, that's always the key phrase right there. I'll put it someplace where I'll remember where it's at. Where would that be? On the side of it. Well, it feels like man, it looks like a rain's going to blow up. Big clouds over there. So, drain that gas into here, and got a little rust out with it. Of course, anytime you're draining, you know, I pull the plug right out of the bottom of the tank, so there's bound to be something in the bottom of it. The pickup on this doesn't come right from the bottom. It kind of comes down, so it sucks up the gas without necessarily sucking in everything that's on the bottom of the tank, which is a good thing. So I should be able to put this over the end of that, sort of like this. And then put that down into there like that, and then put this over into here like this, and suck out all the gas. I do have a crack in that line, a little tiny one. I'm going to have to fix that. If I hold it a certain way, it don't leak. I don't know how the crack got in there, but it's there. What I'm going to do once I've drained this out, I'm going to put a little shot of seafoam in this tank, and then start it and let it run everything out of the gas line and carburetor. Put this back over here and drain out what else we got in there.